r/AskReddit by Reddit and chill. You meet the devil. And he offers you a deal. You can have your dream possession, houseboat, whatever, if you can endure 1 hour of your greatest fear. Do you do it? Why not? I can't. I couldn't stand ducking eye torture and every kind of damage to the eye. Every day I learn I have a new greatest fear. Although eye torture or ball torture, I'm already constantly failing. So I'll endure another hour and get my devil prize real doll. I have been falling for 30 minutes. They call those timeshare pitches. They said the devil, not evil itself. I'm going to need to read the contract very thoroughly. For all I know, the devil is going to use time dilation powers to make that hour last a billion years subjectively or something, and I'll come out completely insane. My greatest fear is dying and cease to exist for an eternity. So I'm not sure how that would have fit in 1 hour either. No. I'd turn down his deal and then start going to church cause I have proof Satan exists. Don't y'all just love a religious debate? I endure 1 painful hour of being trapped in a room with 100s of those rhino cockroaches or whatever the duck they are. Then I bang your mom. I think you slightly broke the rules there on that one. Nah, I don't think anybody knows what their actual greatest fear is. It's probably close to infinitely times worse than what you think it is. It's definitely not worth anything that I would want. Exactly. People are taking this question insanely lightly and overestimating themselves so much. If it doesn't scare you that much, then you definitely have way bigger fears you just haven't thought about. Even assuming that you don't die or get permanent injury during that hour, I really don't think the lifelong trauma will be whatever ducking house or boat or amount of money you want. You're literally signing up to get tortured. I'd be hesitant to endure even seconds of that shit. An hour of drowning sounds too horrific. I imagine after like 10 minutes you'd realize you're not going to die and the last 50 would fly by. I'm afraid of infinity. So what? A guy dressed up as a sideways 8 comes in and rapes you? I have to spend an hour being homeless again in order to get my dream home? Yeah. Not a problem with that. That is strangely poetic. Oh cool, I get infinite money as long as I'm in a room full of spiders. Hell yeah. Not only am I getting rich, but I'm also curing my arachnophobia. I'm also afraid of heights. So all the spiders will fall. Not if they coat you like a hellish quilt. Yeah. I already have to spend 6 hours a day in a room full of monkeys. You have a 6-hour commute on a New York subway every day? Yes. Because I've already had to suffer from them anyway for years. What's another hour? Info. What if my dream possession is the devil himself? Then he shall present his a-hole for inspection. 1 hour in a room without light for the entirety of Spasix. Deal. You're more scared of the dark than you are getting a thick drill bit covered in sandpaper jammed up your a-hole and put on top speed. Would the fear just be visual or physical? No reason to do it if you don't come out alive. Logically, for how much this can be, it would be that you survive it. I'm imagining it as you go through that event over and over till that 1 hour is passed. Of course. Once stuck in this loop, Satan can keep you there for an eternity. At least I would. Read the ducking small invisible letters. Big titties are scary. You get your wish. But on some no bodies are attached. However, it seems as though they were at one point, chop chop. And unfortunately weren't in the greatest condition. And are rotting. Decomposing. Cancerous. Tumorous. Sacks of flesh covering the entirety of the room. The others are attached to Satan himself. Yay, sure, 1 hour of suffering, the rest of my life with said item. I think you're underestimating how much you can duck up the rest of your life with one traumatic event. Lol. Sure. My greatest fear is flying on an airliner, and I know how ducking irrational that is because I'd be in no real danger. But isn't your greatest fear something actually happening to that airliner? An hour-long plane crash seems pretty terrifying. No. A person should only accept deals from the devil if they can play the fiddle really well. I cannot, thus no dealing with the devil for me. I'd adopt FDR saying, We have nothing to fear but fear itself. Then I'd endure sitting in a dark room full of crawling spiders to claim my reward. I'd love to sit in a room full of fear. Well, I'll die a horrific painful death. After which I'm not going to have much use for the possession. So I'll say no. My greatest fear for 1 hour. To spend that time feeling truly alone. Everyone having left me. Just spending what feels like forever without anyone to talk to. Or love me. Or tell me it's gonna be okay. What I'd wish for. To die and have my soul no longer exist so I don't have to worry about feeling pain wherever I go. Would I take the deal? Yeah, probs. Same, but I would probably want a cool car. My greatest fear is the silent. So yes. Yes, I would. For 1 hour? PSHH, I would go to sleep or try to at least. If it means I can finally stop my long distance relationship with my girlfriend and live with her at last. 1 hour of trauma is nothing to me. He would definitely trick me. But I would just be dead for an hour and then get the really nice thing. I also am a medical miracle after being pronounced dead for 1 hour but still living. No one said you get to come back to life. Full stop. Important question. Is this a written contract? No fine print that states all stipulations required. Repercussions at failure to produce the agreed upon missing time allotted. And exact condition model of said item type of ironclad contract, or more of a we had a verbal contract that leaves plenty of wiggle room for interpretation contract? It's the devil. What do you think? Immortality. My fear is death. Checkmate Satan. An hour with Sea Bear? I'll pass. Holy shit, this is easy. I'm scared of falling. Love shit like rock climbing, abseiling, and ropes courses, but the falling bit is ducking terrifying. But after a few minutes of falling you probably get used to it. Bored even. Yay, mine is real easy. And I get my dream possession? Voice. Gimme a pendant that lets me control space. As in space-time. Without the time. Controlling time is boring and overdone. Controlling space as in all matter that could possibly exist. And all matter that cannot exist via manipulating it however I like would be real fun. My greatest fear is isolation. So sign me the duck up. I'm afraid of the dark and bees hum. I can be lonely for another hour. But seriously no. Because if I had proof that the devil exists I would take my atheist butt straight to church. I suffer from an anxiety disorder. Endure your greatest fear is basically Tuesday for me. Bring it. I would. Since my fear is just simply at high heights. Guess I'll be falling for 1 hour and passing out. How do one die for an hour? Coma. No, because he is a liar. Religious discussion down here. Move along. Duck no. As long as nothing can physically emotionally scar me or a loved one or hurt other people animals. Yay, sure, why not? What if my fear is losing my hands? Will they grow back when the hour is over? I already live my greatest fear every day. Bring it the duck on. I just spent an hour torturing my mind with the questions. What is actually my greatest fear? And what would be my most wanted possession? Can I have that private island now? I think I really earned it. This is a dumb hypothetical because you don't negotiate with the devil. He's a known swindler, so what do you think is going to happen? My greatest fear is falling back into the pit of addiction. I'd do some more coke if I knew there wasn't a chance of being addicted. Edit. Or kidney stones. I'd endure an hour of that as well. An hour of being forgotten. HM. So we'll just be alone for an hour while everyone ignores me? I mean, sure, I'd do it, but give me some tissues with it too. I guess the dolls also would be there so I have them as company? Seems nice. But not really. Nope, 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 and duck nope. Ducking, like and subscribe.